Chapter 19, Renting Your ADU. In the previous chapter, we talked about final inspections and occupancy approval. We walked through the final steps required for an ADU to receive its certificate of occupancy and become legally approved for residential use. Once the ADU is completed, many homeowners begin thinking about the opportunities the new space creates. One of the most common uses for ADUs is rental income. For many homeowners, renting an ADU can help offset mortgage payments, generate long-term income, and improve the overall financial performance of the property. In this chapter, we'll explore how renting an ADU works and what homeowners should consider before becoming landlords. Why many homeowners rent their ADU. ADUs have become increasingly popular because they create an opportunity to generate income from existing property. Instead of letting backyard space remain unused, homeowners can create a small housing unit that produces rental income. This income can help cover mortgage payments, property taxes, maintenance costs, and utility expenses. For some homeowners, the rental income from an ADU can significantly improve the financial stability of the property. Long-term rentals. The most common approach for renting an ADU is through long-term leases. Long-term rentals typically involve tenants who sign leases for 6 months, 1 year, or longer. Many cities prefer long-term rentals because they provide stable housing for residents. In California, many municipalities require ADUs to be rented for 30 days or longer, which prevents them from being used as short-term vacation rentals in certain areas. Before listing an ADU for rent, homeowners should review their local regulations to understand the rules in their city. Determining rental value. One of the first steps when renting an ADU is determining the appropriate rental price. Rental rates are typically influenced by several factors. These include location of the property, size of the ADU, quality of finishes, access to parking, and neighborhood rental demand. Homeowners often research comparable rental listings in their area to determine a competitive price. Online rental platforms and local real estate listings can help identify typical rental ranges for similar units. Preparing the ADU for tenants. Before advertising the unit for rent, it's helpful to prepare the ADU so it is attractive to potential tenants. This preparation may include cleaning the interior thoroughly, installing window coverings, ensuring appliances are functioning properly, and completing landscaping around the unit. A well-prepared ADU tends to attract higher quality tenants and may command stronger rental rates. Advertising the rental. Once the unit is ready, homeowners can advertise the rental. Many landlords use online platforms to list rental properties. Listings typically include photos of the unit, description of the property, rental price, lease terms, and contact information. Clear photos and a detailed description help potential tenants understand what the unit offers. Screening tenants. Tenant screening is an important step in the rental process. Landlords often evaluate applicants based on several factors. These may include income verification, rental history, credit history, and references from previous landlords. Careful screening helps reduce the risk of tenant issues and increases the likelihood of a successful rental relationship. Rental agreements. Once a tenant is selected, the landlord and tenant sign a rental agreement for lease. A rental agreement or lease. This document outlines the terms of the rental agreement. Lease agreements typically include monthly rent amount, security deposit, lease duration, maintenance responsibilities, and rules regarding use of the property. A clear lease agreement helps protect both the landlord and the tenant. Managing the property. Owning a rental unit also comes with responsibilities. Landlords are responsible for maintaining the property and ensuring that essential systems remain functional. This may include maintaining plumbing systems, heating and cooling systems, electrical systems, and exterior conditions. Responding to tenant concerns promptly helps maintain a positive landlord-tenant relationship. Tax considerations. Rental income generated from an ADU is generally considered taxable income. However, homeowners may also be able to deduct certain expenses associated with the rental property. These may include maintenance costs, property management expenses, insurance, and depreciation. Because tax situations vary, many homeowners consult with accountants or tax professionals to understand how rental income affects their financial situation. The long-term opportunity. For many homeowners, renting an ADU becomes a long-term financial strategy. The rental income generated over time can significantly offset the cost of building the ADU. In some cases, the income produced by the unit can eventually exceed the cost of the original construction. Because of this potential, many homeowners view ADUs as both a housing solution and a long-term investment. Beyond rental income, ADUs can also influence the overall value of the property. In the next episode, we'll explore how building an ADU can increase property value and why homes with ADUs are becoming increasingly attractive in many housing markets. If you like additional ADU planning tools and resources, visit strategicadu.com.